Meg Records, the Meg Record Keeping Institute. Phenomenon number 8, Doodletrapping. Class 3, Category, Transportation. Distribution, Broad. Modality, Non-applicable. Description. Doodletrapping is a phenomenon that occurs in the backrooms when someone falls asleep on a piece of paper. Many events may happen based on the specific piece in question, but mainly transport the wanderer to a different room, which is inaccessible otherwise. Show criteria and events. Teleportation events. Paper with the Meg logo. Violent transportation to level 1, which hurls the wanderer to the end of an exterior vent at base alpha. Usually ends in the destruction of the vent or the wanderer. Paper with the smiley face symbol. Violent, revision, gentle, smiley face, transportation to a party, smiley face, always ending up going through a table and a cake. Come visit sometime, smiley face. Our party is yearning for life, winky face. Paper labeled with a squid. Transportation to level 5 within Entity 18's domain. Paper with a cracked egg symbol. Transportation to inside of an unhatched vacant egg within the hive. Walls of the egg are always thin enough to break with your bare hands, thankfully. Paper labeled with a skyscraper. Transportation to level 11 at an altitude of 200 meters. Paper labeled with a monitor. Transportation to level 4, with no further setbacks. Paper labeled with an NES controller. Transportation to the entrance of the hub. Paper realm events. Black-lined paper. Transportation to a paper realm which consists of blue handlebars going horizontally. Gravity is below and the air is breathable. Transportation immediately wakes up the wanderer in a position where they are able to grab hold of the handlebars. The edges of this realm emit great levels of heat and can melt anything that touches them. Black grid paper. Transportation to a paper realm that is a small blue box. Gives the wanderer feelings of loneliness and paranoia, similar to level 0. Attempts to break the walls of this realm are impossible. Eventually, if not taken out in time, senses of hope will leave the mind and the wanderer will give up, attempting to take their own lives. Blank computer paper. Transportation to a paper realm that is devoid of breathable air and gravity. This realm does act like space, but doesn't have a vacuum. Although things like oxygen tanks work, and seemingly never run out in these realms, computer paper is considered to be the most fun to explore if done right. Drawing specific things on this piece of paper can have different effects. These include objects with lines drawn in them generate gravity. Objects with an X drawn in them react as if gravity is below them. Lines that have been drawn heavily over stay in place no matter the force put on them. Paper realms. Image caption. Meg Team After Sketch, quote, just messing around, after the recent addition of their new member, Lawrence. A paper realm is a room that exists inside a blank piece of paper. The version of the realm depends on which type of paper it is. Footnote. See collapsible above. All paper realms have some things in common. When you fall asleep on a blank piece of paper, you will awake as a stick figure on the piece of paper. Any defining clothes you are wearing will show up on you. Example, oxygen masks, powerful boots, etc. Any objects drawn on the piece of paper you will be able to interact with. Exiting is simple. If you are not alone, your out-of-paper partner must draw a door on the paper. Exiting through the door will take you to the closest door to the paper. Things that have been drawn can be taken out, but function strangely. Footnote. See experiment logs. Do's and don'ts. Do. Check for paper before you fall asleep. Draw a door for stranded wanderers. Explore at your own risk. Experiment with things. Report any new findings to Meg. Don't. Sleep on the smile. Revision. Ever try without a partner. Lose hope. Someone will find you soon. Additional info and experiments. Meg Team After Sketch. Remaining standby members. All of the remaining standby members have wished to keep their names private, and have only allowed for us to reveal the first letters of their first and last names. As such, the name list is as follows: SD, CB, and DR. Team After Sketch is a Meg team focused on researching this phenomenon and its capabilities. Originally, this team consisted of 9 people, but the missions have been more deadly than expected. The people who didn't die left, leaving the 3 that still work on it today. Show Operation Log. Operation 1. Another exit. Objective: break the edge of the paper realm. Results: failure. Even the most powerful tools of the Backrooms could not break the edge. Operation 2. Oxygen aplenty. Objective: create oxygen in the computer paper realm. Results: moderate success. Oxygen can be created, but not enough to sustain humans. Ended in the termination of a member. Operation 3. A narrow escape. Objective: escape an entity with a Meg-labeled paper and heavy sedatives. Results: failure. The human body can't physically fall asleep that fast. Ended with the termination of a member. Operation 4. Call to arms. Objective: take a gun from the paper realm into the real world. Results: success, although bullets proved to be ineffective. Operation 5. Life itself. Objective: create a person in the paper realm and take it to the real world. Results: success. Lawrence von Sketch was born. Operation 6. A sustained civilization. Objective: create a real-world civilization out of multiple paper realm people. Results: failure. One spark in the entire population went up in flames, documented as Incident 18597-B. Multiple members left the team, and one died trying to put the fire out. Lawrence von Sketch. Lawrence von Sketch is a stick figure come to life. He is very laid back, but generally unprofessional and naive. He has an anomalous effect on reality within 5 feet of him. Everything looks like a sketched image. After originally being a successful experiment by Meg Team After Sketch, Lawrence was a very valuable operative, helping the Meg understand more of this phenomenon. But, after the tragic loss following Incident 18597-B, Lawrence left Team After Sketch for good. He can be seen now wandering level 57 and occasionally level 4. An interview with Lawrence has been recorded below. Show interview. Log start. Operative: hello, Lawrence. Lawrence: oh, hello. Can I help you? Oh, yes, actually. I was wondering if I could ask you some questions. L: of course. Give me 1 second. The audio gets shut off for about 5 minutes. L: there we are. Sorry that took so long. Oh, no problem at all. L: now, those questions you had for me. Oh yes. First question. What is your day-to-day life like? Do you need any sustenance or sleep? Does your body get physically exhausted? L: that seems like more than the first, but whatever. I do require things like food, but not as much as people do. I do get exhausted after a while, but can recharge, so to speak, quickly. Oh, okay. Next question. What was your creation like? L: can you elaborate? Oh, what were your first moments like, after you got drawn? L: well, it was strange. When I was first created, I had no memories, no experience, but I knew how to walk, talk, and navigate. It was like my mind already knew what to do. O. Good to know. Next question. What was it like before your creation? L. Well, it's hard to put. It's like bits of your mind caught in a tornado. They come and go with rapid succession. None of it makes sense until it all started condensing. Before I knew it, I was standing in front of my own creator. Oh, okay. This will be your final question. What is your experience with incident 18579 B? L. Deep sigh. It was tragic. Seeing your own kind and the one who brought them to life all perish. I feel like leaving the team that day is justified. It still haunts me now, but I am trying to move on. Oh, yeah, that was a hard day for all of us. Thank you for your time, Lawrence. L. Of course. End log. Experimentation with Phenomenon 8. Experiment 0. Door shape. Operative draws multiple different shaped doors on the paper. Subject walks up to the doors. Opens them all in order. Each door the subject opens links to the same exit. Results. The shape of the door does not matter. Experiment 1. Firepower test. Operative draws multiple weapons and a training dummy. Subject picks up gun, tries shooting the dummy. The dummy spins but does not break. Subject blows up dummy with fire salt ingot. Results. Firepower seems to be very underpowered. New subject hired. Experiment 2. Get real. Operative cages hound and draws firearms and a door on the paper. Subject takes firearm and walks through door. Subject tries exterminating hound. Hound only reacts slightly. Subject shoots self in arm. Results. All firearms taken out of the paper realm will look like they are sketched. Bullets from these guns have the same pain level as a pinprick and do not break skin. New subject hired. Hound terminated. Experiment 3. Sustenance. Operative draws a slice of pizza and a door. Subject takes pizza and walks outdoor. Subject eats pizza. Subject is monitored for the next 24 hours. Results. No physical or mental gain is taken from eating the doodle food. It also tastes very bland. Further experimentation was abruptly ended.